So as you go into the external auditory canal, you've got the tympanic membrane. The tympanic membrane is responsible, so the sound waves hit the tympanic membrane and cause vibrations, which then cause oscillations in the bone in the middle ear. The tympanic membrane consists of 3 cell layers. You've got the cutaneous, the fibrous, and the mucosal. You've then also got 2 parts. You've got the flaccid upper part, and you've got pars tensa, which is that lower part down there as well. And in fact, we can take it out. So yeah, the lower part is pars tensa, the upper part is pars flaccid. Then you can see on the posterior, you've got some of the bones of the middle ear. Oh, we should say the nerve supply is the auriculotemporal, which is a branch of the mandibular. We can also then see the malleus, the incus, and the stapes, which is on the still there. So the malleus attaches to the tympanic membrane, which in turn then attaches to the incus, which then in turn attaches to the stapes. And these allow the oscillations to travel through the middle through the middle ear basically, and they increase the amplitude of those of the sound waves you get by about 1.7. I think there's a 1.75 I think, and it increases the overall amplitude. There are also 2 muscles, tensor tympani and stapedius, that help protect the ear from over stimulation, too much movement effectively of the ears, of the bones within them. The middle ear, in which these bones sit, is a cavity which has a medial, lateral, anterior, posterior, a roof and a floor. And these are made up by the oval window, the tympanic membrane, carotid wall, the mastoid process, tegmen tympani and fundus tympani respectively. And you can come up with a nice witty acronym for yourself. There is also a posterior eustachian tube which connects the middle ear to the nasopharynx region. This is responsible for equalization of pressure between the middle ear and the rest of the world. Okay, as we get into the inner ear then, you can see you've got a number of different parts here. You've got the vestibular, you've got the cochlea, and you've got 3 semicircular canals, a horizontal, a posterior, and a anterior. Superior. So horizontal, posterior, superior. Is that right? Yeah, okay. The vestibular and the semicircular canals are responsible for balance, while the cochlea holds the organ of Corti, which is responsible for auditory processing, for hearing things basically. Okay, so let us start with the cochlea first. So it is connected, so the oval window connects directly into the fluid-filled cochlea. So the cochlea has 3 parts. It's got scala vestibuli at the top, it's got scala media in the middle, and scala tympani at the bottom. Okay, scala vestibula and scala tympani are both filled with perilymph, while scala media is filled with endolymph. So what happens is when our vibrations, our sound waves come through the auditory canal, they hit the tympanic membrane, they cause oscillations in these 3 bones in the middle ear, they then cause oscillations in the oval window, that then causes, those oscillations then cause waves in the scala vestibuli. In fact, if you take a look at that picture there, we can see the stape is attached to the oval window, which causes oscillations in scala vestibuli, and that then causes vibrations and oscillations in the basal membrane that sits within scala media. Okay? Those oscillations in the basal membrane cause movement of the cilia hair cells that are found in the organ of Corti, and that movement is mediated by the tectorial membrane, which sits on top of those hair cells. As those hair cells move, because of protein top links that they're attached to, they cause depolarization of the cell as K plus channels, potassium channels, open up and allow for the depolarization of those cells. That then causes an action potential to be stimulated via the cochlear nerve, which then goes to the inferior colliculus of the mesencephalon. Once that kind of displacement has happened, then it allows kind of that energy is allowed to be lost through the scala tympani as it comes out via the round window within there. As we move on to the vestibular portion then, also the balance portion, so you can see a vestibular section here which consists of the utricle and the saccule, and you've also got 3 semicircular canals. You've got, which we talked about earlier, the horizontal, the posterior and the superior. So within these semicircular canals, these are again filled with endolymph. I think it's endolymph? Perilymph. Yes, endolymph. And as we rotate our heads, the fluid that sits within here moves and causes movement of the hair bundles that are also found in there. And depending on the direction of movement, they will either be depolarized or hyperpolarized, and that then allows us to actually that allows the brain to then send that signal back to the brain via the vestibular nerve and say, okay, yep, I now know what's happening, I know which way we're moving. Meanwhile, the utricle and the sacral, we're going to take this out actually, and you can see here, the utricle and the sacral that sit within there have on top of them this kind of membrane with these little crystals, these otoconia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but these otoconia crystals, maybe take a look at that picture. These otoconia crystals. As we move, as the speed that we're going changes, these crystals move, and they then cause movement to the membrane, which then move the kinocilium, as the stereocilia are known as. So as you bend over, or as you go really fast, or whatever, so long as there's gravity, these crystals will move, and they will in turn move the stereocilia, and that will then basically allow us to detect that linear acceleration within them. Just a quick note then on blood supply. Let's fit this back in properly. Blood supply is for the outer pinna is supplied by the posterior auricular. The middle is via the middle ear is supplied by the mastoid artery, which is a branch of the maxillary, and then the inner ear is supplied by the anterior tympanic branch of the maxillary artery.